This is Davey Vane from the band Vane, here at Rocklahoma, having a Coke and a smile. There's Jaeger in here, but don't tell my mom.
It's actually love drug.
Well, we're really proud of it. We always knew that the reason it wasn't as big is because of, like, you know, it's all record company kind of stuff. Because the record company, right when it came out, got sold. So there was so much bad stuff going on. We kind of just did everything on our own by touring and going to Europe and getting big over there. So at first, when it first started happening, it was almost kind of like, felt the pain again of, like, you know, we were so close, because we were one of those bands everywhere we first played when we first started. People were going, oh, I saw everybody when they started, and I knew they were going to be huge, and you guys are it. We've heard that ever since our first show. So we just, and then everything kept going like that. So when we were finally kind of over the wounds of everything kind of collapsing, became such a big deal. At first it was like, it hurt again for a minute. But of course we love the fact that we made this album that we basically really made ourselves, with an engineer that kind of guided us, but it's not any extra songwriters or a lot of overproduction. It's us just playing in the studio, and the songs that we played in clubs, and, you know, really was a real record. And we really made sure that it was a record you could listen to years later. We didn't want to go in and go, let's make a record that sounds exactly like 1989. What's the biggest thing right now? Let's copy it, you know? So we're proud. Now I'm really proud. You know what? I just love to make music. You know, when I'm not making music, I've been in the studio working with other people. You know, I'm just always around music, and it's in my blood. My mom was a singer, her sister was a singer, my cousin's a singer. You know, it's just kind of in my blood. You know, and it's just like, but I especially like making music with my best friends in Vane. So when it gets a little bit slower, it's because we're all doing stuff and we can't get together. I don't really enjoy it as much. Like, I've never done a record without Ash playing bass. Like, every record, even though people think the Davey Vane album is probably my solo album, it's still got, you know, most of the guys from Vane on there. I just played a little more guitar. So, you know, I just love making music, and I mean, some of my funnest times are actually just being in the studio rehearsing. You know, I just leave practice going, God, that was great. You know, it's not just for the little extra hits of some chick going, oh my God, you're Davey Vane. You know, it's more, I still just really love the music, and, you know, but if a chick likes me because I'm Davey Vane, that's not bad either. Feel kind of restricted on a small stage because we got a lot of big people in the band. You know, I think everybody in our band's kind of a star in their own right. I think that's what any band that can be around and, you know, be as critically acclaimed as us has got to have something. And so we've got the weapons, you know, and it's like when there's more room to move around, I think it's better. It's just a little bit weird for us to play in the daytime. I think if we did it a couple times more, we'd be even hotter, you know. Amped up to play, you know? It's not all about just getting fucked up and going out there and we rock and roll. We're not really that kind of band. I mean, it might sound boring, but we're really serious, you know? Before we play, we're just into just being like as good as we can, and I think that's why each individual guy is such a good player, because I don't think you become a good player if you're just like, fuck yeah, rock and roll, you know? You're a good player if you really care about how good you are, and, you know, that's how our guitar players just practice their ass off. So, you know, so we just get psyched up and just go destroy, and usually we're headlining somewhere, and by the time we get all that serious, like, let's go just to fucking make sure that anyone here that loves Vane is gonna leave going, oh my God, they are my favorite band. They are fucking amazing. They sound just like the record. So we always make sure that happens, but usually when we're done, and we headline and the night's over, and then when we're talking not to be serious and party, it's like it's all done, you know? We go to some hotel. Now we've got a whole, you know, it's not even dark yet, so we've got the whole night to go, yeah, we did it.
Now it's actually pushed me over.
See, that's what I really care about. I wouldn't sacrifice that to stay up all night or something, you know what I mean? Now I'm gonna stay up all night, but I'm not gonna go and just suck because I decided to just drink all night and then I went and didn't sing good, and then you went, you know, Vane really isn't that good, you know? So that's what's really important to me. Just the fact you said that, now I'm gonna party even harder. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I got Ashley Mitchell on the bass.
us, we've always been really, done very well in Japan, done very well in Europe, done very well in England, and we never really got to deliver in the United States. We did 2 tours in the United States for no respect, but we never got to really fucking drive it home in the big festivals, on the bigger stages here, and to reach a larger audience. Because for us, it was all about grassroots, right from the beginning of the band in the clubs until, to these days now. It's about us playing. We gain fans when we play in front of people. And if we can get, the more the people we can play in front of, the more fans we're going to get. This, to me, was a perfect opportunity to just get in front of America and show them what Vane was all about. Show them what they missed, show them what they could still get. We have 6 records now. They're all available. They can be found on the internet, davyvane.com, iTunes. Go out there and find the stuff. It's we put out some great stuff, and I might be cocky, I might be, but I think we've made some great music over the years, and I want people to hear it.
I don't know what this light is. Somebody told me it's called the sun.
There's a lot of great musicians over time, and a lot of great bands over time that made fabulous music that never even lived to see this music, this art form grow to where it's become. And the fact that we're starting to see some of this, some appreciation for what we did, and we're still alive, that's great. I got over a long time ago being angry about being dropped by Island and, all the crap that we went through, and everyone saying, you should have been huge, you should have been a million seller, you should have been this and that. You know what? At this point, we did get fucked, but we continued to make music, and we continued to make great music with nobody telling us what the fuck we could do and what we couldn't do. We would get together, a couple times a week, go into the studio and record what we fucking wanted to record, and we had nobody to blame but ourselves for whether it's good or bad or indifferent, but it is what it is, and the fact that you can be an artist and do that and have people appreciate it, even if it's 25 years later, that's fine with me. Again, it comes back to not really getting the venues in the United States to promote our music. I want people to hear No Respect. I want people to hear On the Line, Fade, Move On It, the Davy Vane solo record, In From Out of Nowhere, all those strangers which never got released but can't be found. Those need to be heard, and the only way we're going to get people to hear that stuff is to continue to play these festivals and spread the word that this material is available and it's out there, and go get it, go find it.
Waterfalls in an earthquake house. You like